Hi, this is a brief overview of the project monitoring system that we have implemented for the Jammu and Kashmir Land Records project. Um, this solution is powered by our product called Traction, developed by GeoVista. It is basically a real-time project monitoring system end-to-end, which has alerts, mapping, scheduling, charting, reports, all of this using a mobile application and using IoT technology, and we've already been implemented in several locations across India. So, coming back to the instance we created for Jammu and Kashmir. So, this is a work in progress. So, we have some limited functionality here already, and we are improving it in the next coming days. So this is the, once you sign in, you'll get a splash screen explaining a little bit about the project and the important numbers. So all of this can be customized as we go forward. Currently, we are logged into as the project director role, and there are, of course, several roles that we've already created. I'll explain to you as we go forward. Primarily, most of the time at the higher management level, the monitoring would be through the dashboards, various kinds of dashboards that we provided. Some of them are the task-based dashboard, which will give you a summary of all the activities that are being tracked by this particular application. In this instance for Jammu and Kashmir, we pre-created some activities here, which again obviously are modifiable, editable, and removed. You can add and remove them as we please. This is just a first cut list of tasks that we have created. So this again, once we pass it through the approval process, we can modify these, and we can actually track them per package. For instance, we have created a sample package called package B, and we can all add two more packages, each corresponding to the vendor, so you can actually see the vendor wise progress and the cumulative progress across each of these tasks in real time. Similarly, if you go to the executive dashboard, we get even a broader look at what's happening across all of these activities and across the whole territory. So we have some numbers here. These are dummy numbers, which they'll be replaced by real numbers when the project gets implemented. And these will be, you can have various kinds of charts here. These are just some of the couple of the charts that we have just put in here, that these can be modified as well. So you can track them against real numbers, track them against targets and so forth of various activities here, survey, Jamabandi, integration, and so forth. Going forward, basically the we have defined a couple of created a couple of villages here already as a template, which we can create more villages as we go forward. And for each village, a template of tasks have been created, for which you can then assign people through an assignation process, which we can get into a little bit later. But each of these activities can individually be tracked for every single village. So if we go into let us say one of the sample tasks, firstly you will get a data table of all the data collected using for this activities in the mobile app, and you'll get a timeline of various events that happened from the beginning of the project as it comes to this particular project. And then you'll get a map view of basically where the updates have taken place, and then various things like measurement books, progress monitoring, and approvals can also happen at the task wise individually for each activity and for each territory. And similarly, every other task also will have a similar view and can be accessed in a similar way. We can also look at the overall activities and the villages in a Gantt format. So if you can see here for package B, you can see that for one village we created three major subheadings, and in those we have placed these tasks with various milestones as well as start dates and end dates. So correspondingly, you will see that these tasks get created in the Gantt chart, and you can also see the if you see the red chart here, this is the actual progress this is the actual time given, whereas current progress is 12%, which is indicated by the dark band within the overall blue bar. So in this way, I mean, we expect that all of the villages will get populated here, and you can break down each village and go into each activity to see the status. All pending issues can also be recorded here from the mobile app. If any team or any team member is experiencing issues, there is a small form created in the mobile app, which will actually, as they create these issues, they will come and show up here, and you can either resolve them right here, or you can assign them to somebody else for resolution. You can track the status of each of the issues in this particular view. There are several other features here that might not be fully relevant, but just we can look at all pending approvals. We can look at inventory items, various warehouses, and what items have been provided. For instance, if there are equipment that have been provided to particular officers, you can track who provided to them at where and where are they currently lying, and all the pending stock out and stock in requests. In the live track view, we can actually in real time see where all the project staff are currently located, and the location comes through is picked up by this application using the location provided by the mobile apps that each of these personnel will be carrying, because the mobile app is an independent I mean is a integral part of gathering of the status. And I will also give you a short overview of the mobile app UI shortly after this in separate video. So they will all show up here, and you can track them in real time. Obviously there are no current users here, so can't see them. Then there is a document management system where important documents and files can be placed, which are visible to everybody, and can then be used as a common as a independent common source of truth, so that the documents uploaded here would be standardized, and there is no requirement for emailing things and sending them offline, WhatsApp and so forth. So all the important data will lie here. So the reports module will obviously contain various kinds of reports that we feel are necessary. So we can actually look at this village and one of the users to see what they have done the last 1 week. So it starts, let's say, from the last Tuesday till today, and we can submit, and if there is any activity there, that will show up. So obviously currently the data is not there, so that will show up there. And finally we can configure the application and the users here, and you can actually these are the current users and roles that we have created. You can always create more. Once we give administrative access, anybody can create users, and we can also create hierarchy. For example, current hierarchy that we are using for the project is a very simple one, which is basically project director, assistant director, surveyor, etc. So as we add more roles and more connectivity between these hierarchies, you will see the hierarchy will be evolving into a much more complex system. So that can be managed as we add more people, and of course you can add more zones and more districts and so forth. So some of these are still under configuration at the moment. So this brings us back. I will just summarize by coming back to the executive dashboard. Basically, the application helps us in independently tracking every single activity, every single user, wherever they might be, and using the mobile application and also the web application, they can update their current activity, the percentage of progress, any hindrances that they are facing, where they are located, and then the data can also be used to accumulate productivity numbers, and we can provide reports of various kinds, which are always fully configurable and fully online. There is no requirement for installation of any software, and this will we feel will greatly aid this project's execution. Thank you.